Hey guys, what's up? My name's Danny, aka Thrift Fish. I'm an online fashion reseller. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari for my full-time job. So I sell mostly used clothing on those platforms, and today is Friday, so it is a sip and ship video. This has been a weird energy start to the video, but in this video, I'm gonna go over what sold in the last 2 days since the last time I did shipping. We're gonna chat a little bit about reselling and my business and reselling in general. So it's a fun time, it's a casual time. We are sipping on some coffee this morning. Actually, it's the afternoon now, but it's still coffee time. So, I had a slow start this morning. I ended up on my accountability call for 3 hours, but now I am fully in the swing of work. I got my photographs done. They are sent to my lister, so I will list the drafts that she puts up later today, but it's time to get my shipping done. So first, I'm actually gonna do a sale that just came in. This is an Everlane cotton sweater. I've sold this is the second one I think I've sold in this style so far. Everlane is just a really solid brand to have. I can't usually seem to keep it in my closet for very long, which is a good thing. So let's see, this was Poshmark. I did get some more of these boxes. This is a 1092. Yeah, so it's a little bigger than the 1097 that I'm used to ordering, but they have these thicker ones available at my local post office. So I picked some of those up in the meantime while I'm waiting for my online order of the 1097s. That's some fun jargon, the numbers of the USPS boxes. That's a fun point of reselling, that you just know the different numbers to the boxes. All right, that's done. These are Athleta ankle pants. I probably showed these in a haul. These sold pretty quickly. Just like $23, I think, $22, $23 on Poshmark. So nothing insane, but not bad. So one of the things I wanted to go over in this video is I did a little looking at some data points from my closet from the month of October, since we are almost finished with October. I decided to look over what is selling and what I'm selling the most of and what is the most popular in my closet. And so I was going to share a couple of those and just talk about some of the categories that are selling well, the brands and the styles, as well as my highest dollar amount sales for the month of October. I'd love to do an actual full video on this kind of thing once we hit December or January to reflect back on 2020. But I think it's fun to just kind of analyze those numbers in between, do it more than once a year, maybe a quarterly thing or a monthly thing where you're looking at what is selling for you and what you should continue to pick up and what maybe you need to pump the brakes on that's not selling. So I thought that would be fun to share and see if you have similar results. I did this using the Poshmark sales report. So it's actually not all of my sales for October. And I am going to do a what sold fast video for October next week on Tuesday. But for now, we're just gonna look at, what was the most popular. Okay, that one's good. All right, next is an eBay sale. This is a flax top. Can't remember. I think this might have been in one of my Wednesday morning Instagram live hauls, but this is just a little flax tunic. It's got a little zigzag pattern to it. It's a lovely linen size large flax piece. on eBay, so that one's going mailer as well. Okay, I think my recording got cut off. My partner called me. Okay, but anyway, I was wrapping this flax tunic in my larger Eco Enclosed mailers that I recently got. These are 100% recycled poly mailers. Anyway, it took a little bit of time to get here because they were on back order, but that's okay. So let's go over some of these. Starting with just categories. In October, my 5th most popular category was a tie between, I sold 10 sweaters and 10 tops. So sweaters are becoming more popular. Tops are still kind of hanging in there, just regular tops. That's not a majority of what I pick up. There's still, tops are so basic. I feel like I'm always gonna be selling tops. Just, I somehow end up with them, even though I usually don't search through the top section unless I'm in a smaller store. But my 4th most selling category in October was jeans at 11 pairs of jeans, and that's no surprise, it's fall. Jeans are always popular. The 3rd most popular was dresses. I tend to sell a lot of dresses. I spend a lot of time looking through dresses. I like to sell dresses. And they're still selling despite there being a pandemic. So people are still wearing dresses. I actually tend to pick up a lot of like casual dresses, so maybe like tunic or t-shirt dresses. So I think those are still selling well, the more casual, comfortable dress. The 2nd most sold category was pants/jumpsuits with 20 pairs of pants/jumpsuits. Those are both categories I like to look through. I feel like pants are often overlooked, and I find a lot of really good pants a lot of the time. So they're like kind of a boring aisle to go through, but they, you know, that's where the gems are hidden. So not surprisingly, my most sold category in October was shoes at 22 pairs of shoes. And I list a lot of shoes. I find a lot of shoes. I love shoes. And everybody, I think a lot of people love shoes. Maybe they don't like to sell them, but people like shoes. Wearing them, collecting them, looking at them. I don't know. But so shoes were my top seller, and that's no surprise. I'm always on the lookout for a good pair of shoes to sell. So moving forward with my sales, I have a Mercari sale, which is this, didn't stick around long. It's a Melissa McCarthy 4'7", new with tags, open blazer, size large, and so that actually sold on Mercari. All right, quick sip. All right, this is a pair of shoes that sold on eBay. These are flogs, which, you know, they kind of give me Corky's vibes, that kind of thing. They're like clog, wedge, sandal things with like that crisscross front. So I was like, oh, these might do well. I've never picked them up before. I got an offer for 20 on eBay, and although I probably would have wanted more for these, they weren't getting a lot of traction anywhere, so I figured I would just accept that offer. They are heavy. They are like, well, you get a good clunk out of those. All right, so these also go in a shoebox. My top selling brands for October. My 6th and 5th place, which are a tie, brands that I sold in October were 3 pairs of Sam Edelman and 3 pairs of Gymshark leggings. So I sold 3 Gymshark items and 3 Sam Edelman items. The next was a 3-way tie for 4. I sold 4 Zara items, 4 Fry items, which is like, how did I even find that many Fry items? And 4 Athleta pieces. So, and I'm on fire finding and selling Athleta right now. I think it's just that athleisure boom, and it's a reasonable price point for a quality product, at least in my opinion. And then my top selling brand was Madewell at 6 pieces of Madewell sold in October. So, and that's not surprising either. I love Madewell. I try to be picky about the styles, but for the most part, I love a Madewell piece. So, and apparently people like to buy them for my closet, so I can't say it's doing me wrong. If you are interested in this kind of like numbers and like trend analysis, and you want me to do these more often, let me know. Like I said, I do probably plan on doing one at the end of December or early January to recap 2020, but I think this stuff is interesting, and I think it helps you have a more successful store by knowing what you're selling and what you're not selling. Next is an Athleta vest. I actually sourced this off of Poshmark, I think in somebody's Name Your Price sale, and it sold to a return customer of mine. She's awesome, but this is such a cute little Athleta crop puffer vest. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. So this was a brand I've never heard of before, unless it was like subliminally in my mind from a haul that I had on the background from someone, but they just kind of looked awesome. I think this was in my last haul, but these were the A Day pants. Hold on. These sold fairly quickly for $72, so keep your eye out. I also have a handful of my top selling styles, so not just categories, but the styles within those categories. I just took the most that I sold in general. I just did some sorting on my sales report. So there was a 3-way tie for number 4, and that was 5 pairs of high-rise jeans, 5 turtleneck sweaters or cowl neck sweaters, and 5 midi dresses. So midi dresses, cowl or turtleneck sweaters, and high-rise jeans tied at 5 sales each of those styles. The third highest was 8 mini dresses. So like I said, still selling dresses and still selling short dresses, even though I would say that I'm trying to look out more for midi and maxi length dresses. And then the number 2 spot went to 7 pairs of ankle boots. So I'm crazy about picking up ankle boots. They are a huge staple, especially for this season. And then I sold 12 pairs of leggings in October. So leggings are hot, athleisure is hot. I am going crazy with it. So none of this is really a surprise to me, but it is cool to see those numbers and know that I can have a ball in the athletic wear section. Next sale, I'm actually going to do this one next. This is a Mercari sale that I actually already packed up because it was one where I chose to ship it on my own and use pirate ship to get a better price on shipping. It is a pair of Beta brand yoga pant, work pant, boot cut, size medium petite. So I don't have them to show you, but pretty basic looking item. So I'm just throwing the label that I printed off from pirate ship onto here. And since it is priority mail, get some stickers on here, but everything's already packed up on that one. My second to last sale is a smart wool sweater. This came from the same bundle of things I sourced on Poshmark as the Athleta vest. There's a plain. There's the label. So these sell pretty fast. I think all year round, but probably especially right now. I think this is only the 3rd smart wool piece I've ever sold, but because I don't find it usually, but when I am able to find it, I will definitely pick it up. All right, so top 5 highest dollar amount selling items in October thus far was number 5 is a $52 sale for an Equipment Cleone tie neck shirt. That was a Nordstrom Rack retail arbitrage find. Number 4 was $60 for a Bowden dress, but this was a super current style that is going for a decent amount. So like I said, I love Bowden. It doesn't usually sell for that much, but this was a great Bowden find and sale. The next was $68 for the Goop and Frame collaboration flare jeans that I found maybe a couple months ago. Next was a pair of Amo vintage wide leg pants, sold for $75. That was great. I was so satisfied with that, to find Amo the first time and sell it for a really good price. That was very satisfying. And the last and most expensive sale for October was $95 for a Fry Melissa pink leather crossbody bag. Beautiful, a really nice bag, and selling for a good amount. So those are my top 5 highest sales. And I'm about to pack up my last sale here, which is a pair of Madewell Dorsey flats in Spot Dot. Got a little bit of the embossing there, super cute. They sold on Poshmark. I pulled all of that information from 214 sales that Poshmark had recorded for this month. That probably does count a couple of sales from September, because items that sold but weren't accepted, items were sold in September but weren't accepted until October, will show up on October's sales report. Same thing, not all of my sales for October will show up in the sales report because they haven't been accepted yet, and they will show up in November's. But yeah, so that's where I pulled this information from. So out of 214 sales, those were some numbers for context. I don't have much else to report from this week. Just been sourcing and listing, and that's the goal. So continuing on with that, to hopefully make as much as I can in quarter 4 to prepare for another year of moving onwards and upwards. Okay, so we are about ready to go here. Thank you so much for joining me for these Friday videos. It's a little bit of rambling, it's a little random, but you guys leave me really nice comments about these. So again, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Let me know how you're enjoying it in the comments. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to cover in one of these videos. And if you like this and you haven't subscribed already and you want to see more reseller content from me, please go ahead and hit subscribe. Happy to have you. I will be back Tuesday with a What Sold Fast video for October. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon.